Hello, friends. Hi, it's Esther here with the first Sidekick Saturday prompt for 2025. Yeah, and I hope you are going to join me again this year. So, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Um, yeah, my plan for this year is use book number 7 because I still love this one, and I always love red, white, and blue. But maybe in the upcoming months, I change my mind. You never know. But the plan for now is to start with this one. Of course, Sidekick Journal. This is the one from last year. I changed it into a black one. So I have two the same. This is last year's Sidekick Journal, and I do really like the end results, to be honest. Okay, but I'm going to put this aside. Now, for this year, I took a new one. I printed the prompts, so I put it in front in one of the pocket pages. And over here are some leftover bits and pieces which I already have, but not sure what I'm going to use from this, but I just put it in there. Okay, so book number 7. And for today, I am using one of the tags from set number 2055, the base page from set 2102, and a belly band from set 1965. Pocket pages, of course, you do need them, and I'm going to use this stamp set. I'm also going to put everything down in the comments, so if you look for the numbers, just look underneath this video. Let me think. Yeah, put this one aside for now. I'm going to, no, I don't need to take everything out because there's nothing in yet besides the first one, which says belly band. Now, we did have some questions about the belly band because not everybody knows what it is, and especially not in Holland. So, but to be honest, it's just a piece of paper which you can fold onto a card or a planner page or whatever you want to fold it on, and you can decorate it. That's my point of view. So, chum. You can also say ceinture in French or in Dutch, but it's just a piece of paper to wrap around another piece of paper. You see it a lot in wedding invitations, things like that. Okay, so I do have cut 2 pages, but my plan is to use this one. Now, I did cut both at the same time, and I'm not sure if you can see it, the thick paper, and then two on top of each other. Through my die cutting machine, it didn't really like it that much. So it's a little bit bumpy, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm just going to put them into my journal. I cut out a belly band, a base element for the belly band, a tag. Oh, and this one, the corkscrew screwdriver thing. Now, you remember maybe this stamp set, which has a matching die. Um, and when I designed this stamp, I found an old ad in a French, I think it was some kind of directory book, and that's where I got it from. So I decided to make a stamp out of it and a matching die. So it's really one of my favorites because I think it's just such a cool vintage piece. Yeah, but you know what happened last year? We were on another French market, and look what I found. Ta-da-da-da, the original one. And my eye spotted this one on one of the tables with one of the vendors. And I thought, oh my gosh, is this true? Yes, it is. I found the original one, so I couldn't say no to this one. I just had to have it. But how cool is it to find, yeah, the image first, and then later on you find the original piece. It's very old. I think it's probably from, well, what would it be? The 40s, 50s? Last century. I have no idea what its age is, but I'm very happy I found this one, and it's in our cabinet cupboard in our living room, where I've got all those old vintage stuff in there. So just wanted to show it to you because I think I've never done that before. Um, so I'm going to work on this page. I do need some ink. What's going on? What's going on? Something is not. Oh, here. Here we go. And I do need my distress ink. A few of my favorites. Oh, I don't need green today. No, 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 no. It's frayed burlap or scorch, but I still don't know how to pronounce it. Timber. I think I will go for this one. Starting with doing the edges. And I'm still having a cold or still coughing a lot, so hopefully it's not going to be that bad while recording this. But I found a possibility to pause my recording. So if you hear something strange now and then it's just me pausing down recording this video. So that's the only way for me to to tape something now. Okay, here we go. This is the belly band. I'm going to show it to you. It's from this die set, and here you see the piece over here. And I also did cut this piece, and that's this one. This is going to be on top of that, and then you fold it around. This one is originally made for the full-size planner, but of course, by just folding it a little bit further, then you can also use it in your Sidekick journal. So I'm also going to ink this up a little bit. Let me see, let me see. I'm going to use a little bit of this underneath. I know I can use this one too, but probably you will see it a little bit better when I'm using one of those um, craft mats. Okay, some ink on that one. That one will go here. Then there are also extra embellishments in this set. You see here the circles, and there's another one. I did cut those too. Let me see. This one, I think it would be nice to make a large one on top of the red one. You don't need to. You can also do this. It also looks really nice. But I think I will do this. Not sure yet. But you know, you can always change it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say thank you for participating in the 2024 Sidekick Saturday prompt list. There were a lot of con contestants, yeah, and we had also two winners. They both won a $50 gift certificate. So how cool is that? So if you are joining me this year, by the end of the year, we will do the same. So no, it was $100 gift certificates. Oh, oops, here we go. Now, I think it's nice this way. If you want, you can also fill in the heart with red again. So, but I'm not sure if I am going to do that. Let's see how it turns out. Um, I wanted to use more red, by the way, and it's not having that much red. Ooh, that much red. No, not yet, but we'll see. Okay, start with gluing down this one first. Here we go. Trying to put it somewhere in the middle. It's not that precise for this page because I need to cut it off on both sides anyway. So that's going to be there. Maybe this pops up the red heart a little bit more, but I do like this, so I will go for that. And maybe if I can find a little piece of red paper, uh, I can cut it one more time. So I do have a red heart here. Okay, I already like this. Now, I want to put something underneath there because that's the use of a belly band. Let me see. I think I'm going to score it from the back with a, let me see. It has to be somewhere around here. So then I will use my paper trimmer. Um, where is my, I do have two of those. Yeah, this one. This one also has a scoring thingy. And now I have to make sure I'm taking the right one, so not the black one in this case. And Okay, that's one. But now, let me check first if I'm a little bit in the right. No, you see, it's better to adjust it now while I still can. So it needs to be a little bit more to the right. Otherwise and I'm to make sure I am going a little bit extra to that one, to the right. So I know it's, this is the right one. Yes, it will fit. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Let me check. Oh, it's still quite tight, but it works. It works. Now you can use a stapler to staple these down. You can glue it down, or you can just glue it down on the back, which might be useful if you want to tuck something under there, because you need the width of as much as possible. Shall I do that? Because if I glue it down on the back, then I can cover it up with another page and you won't see it anymore. So I think that's a wise thing to do. So just put some glue on those folded pieces and make sure it sticks. Oh, that one doesn't stick. So um, you can also put it more down if you want, but then you have to punch a new hole. So for now, I am going to use the middle of the page. So in between the holes over here. So that one, I think there was something coming loose on the other side, but I will be covering this one up with another page. I can do that just at the same time. Why not? Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. But do I want exactly the same page on my next project? Because what is going to be next project? Let me check. I don't know. The next prompt is pets, animals. Well, that can go anywhere, so that's not really a problem. But it is nice maybe to look for something else. I do like this, but yeah, I will go for this side just to make it a little bit different than the first one. So now I know for sure I have to do something with the light blue page for the next prompt. Going to glue them on top of each other. And you see they're still a bit bumpy from die cutting them both at the same time. But I think if they're in my journal for a while, you won't see that anymore. Is this okay? Yes, it is. And let me do some inking here. So that's already being prepared for the next prompt. Here we go. Okay, here's my base page. Now, my plan is to make a tag, to go in here. I did die cut the corkscrew, the screwdriver thing. By the way, I used Tim Holtz silver and gold paper. It's this one. Let me grab it. This one. Um, I did sand it, and then I used archival, no, StazOn ink to stamp on my die cut image. I do have this one. Now, this is from a stamp set, this one, which is actually is called Celebrations. But I mean, it's the first prompt for this year. It's a new year, so we are all a little bit older, and of course, fabulous. So that's one you can use in general. And there's also this stamp saying another 365 days. So don't think of only celebrations when you are using stamps like this. You can also think a little bit out of the box and try to use them for something different. So I'm going to ink those two. And I'm not sure yet if I am going to stamp the whole tag with this or just one stamp only. Might be a little bit, oh, the little heart. I've got to do this one. I forgot. Let me get some red paper, a little piece of red. Yes, yes, yes. Scissors. Okay. It's enough like this. Just a little piece. Now I need to have the matching die. That's this little one. And I need my little machine. Okay. I want a little red heart to go on the belly bands. Oh, ah, it's here. It is here. Okay, putting that one on here so it's safe. That one goes there, and then I'm going to glue this one down first so I can't lose them anymore. How cute is that? So let me do this one first. Trying to make sure it's in the middle. And then this little heart. Also, I'm going to ink it a little bit. Putting some glue in there. And then slide in the little heart. So it's going to look this way. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking I should keep this one because you can interchange this one, you know, and you've now got the red outline and then you can put in the light heart. So I can use that too. It's also found a little bit something like this liquid glass. What is this? Glaze and glue. And there are more here glossy accents. You know, you can use one of those. Um, to be honest, I don't know which one I'm going to use. Let's take this one. I like the liquid glass too. Let me see if it's not stuck. And then I am carefully. Mm, ooh, that's too much already. I hope my head is not in front of the camera while I'm doing this, but and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Filling up the whole heart completely, and this will dry transparent, so it will dry clear. It's a little bit extra maybe here. Make sure there are no air bubbles because that doesn't look really pretty. And try to move it as close as much as well, as close as possible to the edges. A bit. Now I can always do this from the back, hoping it smoothens out a little bit. And I hope you can see it's on there now. But now I have to remember I'm going to put it aside, that I'm not grabbing it in 2 minutes for something and then I'm smushing the whole thing up. So this needs to dry for a while. I'm putting it aside. But if it's dry, it really looks nice. I think you can even use a heat tool, but sometimes it starts, you know, boiling a little bit, and then you might get those air bubbles and it dries. So I don't like that very much, but if you're in a hurry, you can try it. Okay, so now I have this tag. Um, Stamps. Let me grab my platform because it might be handy to use. This one is already done. Yeah, I'm going to use this one, a little bit older and fabulous. And then this one saying 356 days. Where is it? Here. And I think that one is a little bit smaller. I can fill it up completely like so. But. Might it be a wise thing to just do it on a clear block? Because then I can easily move it around. And then it's just going to be a background stamp. It's not going to be stamped perfectly. I do like that too. Oi, 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 oi. This one I can do, but then I have to clean it. Yeah, okay. Let's go for the harder way. Just do this and see how it works out. And no, I don't need to use StazOn. I just can use this one. Okay, that's one. Now, the easiest thing would be leave the stamps here and move your paper around, but that's quite tricky because you can't exactly measure out where it's going to be. But let me try. This one would be fine. Now I'm going to do it here. And then maybe for the other ones, I will. Okay, let me grab some ink and see if it works. If it's not working, I just have to die cut a new tag. But I think it turns out pretty good this way. Yeah. Yeah. Now I want a little bit to be on that side. But, yeah, let me see. I want it to be. I turn it around, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. And again, this is a little bit tricky to do so, but now it has to move a little bit more to the right. Like so, I guess. And I only need this piece. Here we go. A little bit more ink at the letter A. Yeah. And you see, I am moving them to the left, to the right, not everything in portrait style or direction. Let me clean this up first because, okay, and now I need a little bit more on this side. And I would like to have something from this piece. So, and you know, it's just a tag. So if it's not working out the way I want to, well, so be it, and just make a new one. So I want this one to go a little bit this way and a little bit that way. And I think I'm good with that. So I need this piece of those stamps. I must say, it surprises me how well it goes. You see how cool. And now I need a little bit more on that side. And that can be anything, just saying the word days or so. So this is quite an easy way to stamp a tag. It doesn't work out really that precise, but for a background like this, I pretty much like it. You do have some little gaps here and there, which you can fill in with maybe a smaller stamp if you want to. Let me see. Oh, I've got something laying around here. This stamp set with the, it's it called the minis, I think. Um, and you can take it out and then you can see, oh, I can use this one and fill it in. And that's what I'm going to do. Why not? We are here. What does this say? Is it big enough? Let me see. There's one which has 3 lines. Where is it? Oh, here. Tell your story. No, it's too big. So I'm going to use the one which says office stamp. Where is it? It's hard to see because they are so small. Yeah, I found it. Found it. It's upside down. It is upside down. Now, I don't need my stamping platform to do this one. I think I can do it this way. And then maybe a few small lines here and there. So I need one word, just a sentiment saying something like, I don't know, important. Would that go there? Yes. Big smile, it would be nice too. Oh, I'm going to use big smile on the top if I can find it. Here we go. That one goes here. And then it's not really necessary to fill in the other ones, but I do like, what does it say? Always, 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 always. To go here. And then I want to do something which is a little bit longer over there. And oh, live every day. That's a nice one. Let me get this one. And fill up the little gap over here. So now you have a nice variety with the big bulky words and the smaller ones. And if you want, you can even fill up these little pieces over here. But for me, this is really nice now. So putting this one back again. I also did cuts. Those come from the same die set as the tag. So the tag is from, here we go, this die set, and it has all those little extra reinforcers which you can use. So I did cut out a few, and then it's just your personal preference. Which one are you going to use? I think I will go for this one. Just fold it in half because it has a score line. So it's easy for you to see where to fold it, and then as usual ink it up. I could have been doing this in red, by the way. I'm thinking now, red paper, but well, I didn't, so just going to use what's in front of me. And let me check if my camera is still running, guys, because, oh yes, it is. So I don't have to do this over again. Oh, that's not smart. I did stamp big smile over there, but it's going to be covered. I didn't think of that. But if you want, you can add the word big smile on top of the tag. That might be possible too. So, just to give it a quick view, this is already drying a little bit, but not long there yet. So I'm thinking of doing something like this, and then my little screwdriver thingy. Shall I glue it on the top, or shall I uh, put it here with some twine? I think this is nice too. Let me grab some of my threads. Oh, now put this aside again to be on the safe side. That's not working, Esther. Hold on for a minute. Now, shall I tie it really tight or leave it a little bit loose? I think I will leave it loose a little bit so it's not that precise. Something like that, probably. So it can hang on your card like this. And you know, it's just a fun page I'm trying to make, and it doesn't have any meaning, but I just like to play. Now, it can be like this, I'm not sure what. Um, Reinforcers, of course. And then I'm just going to glue it down. I'm going to glue down the tag because with this belly band, it probably will fall off my page all the time. And maybe I should add something under that. Maybe just something which is laying around here. I do have plenty of tags, cards. Oh, and I do have my one of my Ester boxes. This one is red, white, and blue. So I put in all red, white, and blue things, stuff in there. Oh, there's a tag in here. There's already one here. You know, just add something extra that makes it a little bit more, uh, yeah, extra to look at, more special to look at. These cards can be really nice to use too. Um, this one is also nice. Can I do something with it? So here I've got a lot of red, white, and blue. Oh, if you're looking for your stamps, Esther, they're in your red, white, and blue box. They don't supposed to be in there. Ah, this is a nice one. But to be honest, it's almost just as big as the other tag, just as large. So I'm not sure if this is. Oh, but it is nice. Do you see? Yeah. I am going for this one. I think, where is this from? From one of the paper packs. It's from of the paper packs we did a couple of years ago, which had red, blue, yellow. What's the name? Do I see it here? No. Um, but it's from one of those 12 by 12 paper packs. And I think it goes pretty well with this one. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's use that one. It does already have ink on the edges, but I'm also going to use some twine on there, so it has the same as on the other one, just for fun. Make a little knot and cut something off. And then, still trying to be careful because of this, I am going to glue this one down. A little bit glue here and there. And trying to keep it to the top. Here we go. And if you want to use pictures, of course, I do use a lot of pictures in my full-size planner. So in my Sidekick for this year, I'm trying to use no pictures. But of course, you can use pictures and use it like a memory keeping um, prompt journal this year. So you can do whatever you want. Okay, here we go. And I must say, I do like the silver paper, the Tim Holtz stuff. But you have to send it. Otherwise, oh, you don't need to. But if you don't, it's more shiny. And I think I'm going to do some smaller reinforcers on this side. It looks like it's a bit crooked, but I'm not sure where it is crooked. But okay, leave it this way. Because there's quite a lot of black in here, I want to do black reinforcers on the side too. Let me see if I can find some tweezers. That makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to take the small round ones. Here we go. I need 6 of those. And then we are done. I'm done with my first prompt for the Sidekicks today this year. I must say, I had lots of fun last year, and I saw a lot of people also had. So hopefully it's going to be just as much fun as last year. And maybe more people are joining us. I don't know, because we can't keep track of that, who is joining us. But we do see um, a lot of pictures being posted online. Don't forget to put your picture in the album in our planner journaling group. because there you can post your projects so everybody can see what you've been doing, and that's a good way to inspire others too. So here we go. I can put this one to the sides, and then I'm carefully going to slide it in my journal. It smells fresh and new. And by the way, this is something I had laying around from last year, so I just slided it in. I still have to be careful with that. But here is my first Sidekick Saturday prompt. Oh, numbers! Bummer. Last year I did use, I did think of that, uh, these little elements, one of the paperclip thingies and our small stamps. So I used it everywhere. So I have to figure out something for this year. I have been thinking about the red numbers from last year's, well, the book number 9, but they are quite large, maybe a little bit too large. Let me see if I can find them really quickly. No, I can't. Okay, so I will come back to that in the next video because I have to figure out something to put my prompt numbers on. I haven't thought of that yet. Okay, so this was number 1, 2025. Thank you all so much for watching. Well, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And that way you will also get a notification if I post a new video online. So yeah, please do so. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for watching.